Assalamu alaikum. This our today's our topic is AWS Lambda service, and our roll numbers are 53, 79, 81, and 88. So, first of all, first question is like, what is Lambda? Lambda is what is Lambda? Lambda is compute service that you let you run with code without provisioning or managing servers. Actually, the Lambda is like serverless compute functionality in AWS. What is meant by serverless? Serverless is the thing that in which you will only get paid when the request comes in your website. Like we upload our code and website and deploy our website, and serverless means don't give our website the server. It only runs the server when someone requests on our website, so it will only charge us for those requests when the customer comes in here. We only deploy microservices on Lambda because we cannot deploying front end on Lambda is a bad practice. That way, when the request comes and they did not buy anything from us, it will cost us, and we will not able to do business because Lambda is costly when there's too many requests. So deploying front end on the Lambda is not recommended. Only the microservices can be deployed and recommended on the Lambda. So for our today's agenda is deploying a Docker container, a container in the Lambda app, in the Lambda, that will tell us the country. Okay, so for this we will start. So first of all, we have these files, these Docker files. We have these Docker files. All of these files, we write the Docker file, and this is the Docker file. So our steps is these. For first of all, we have to create these files and we have to run this command. We have to open the terminal and run this command. We will copy this field, and we will just paste it here in our Lambda. We will open the terminal and we will paste the command here. When we run this command, it will create a it will create an image for us, but we already have that image, so we don't need to execute this command. But if you don't have this image, you just have need to execute that command. So after this, you have to write this command docker images, and you can see we have this hello app here. So the next step is you can see from this here, after our image is built, we have to create an ECR repository with the hello name app name in the AWS. For that purpose, we will go to AWS, we will search ECR, and we click on the ECR Elastic Container Registry. We will come here and we click on the get started button. We click on create repository. It should be private, and we can write any name here. Because we are following our steps, we will write hello app, and we can just click on the create repository. I actually already created this repository, so I don't need to create another one. So you can see I have this hello app here. Alongside this, we have to push this image here. So how can we push this image here? We will click on this view push command. We will copy this command. We will paste this command in here, this here, and just paste it and click on enter, and it will set everything for us. And then we just have to, we already used this command, we already built an image for with the Docker build. We already you run this command, and now we have to give the tag to this image. So for that we will use this command. We have to copy this command and just do this, and now we can give the tag to our hello app latest to this one. So after when we click enter, it will give the tag to our hello app, and after this you can see docker images. We can see this image here with the tag. Okay, so after this is done, we will just have to run this last command, and it will push our image to the ECR. When we click enter, it will start pushing the image, but we already had pushed the image, so that's why it's already there. So our next step, we already completed all these steps. All these commands are given from there view push commands. So our next thing is to do is the create lambda function. So how to create lambda function, we will search here lambda. We will go to the lambda function. And we will create a lambda function. We just need to click on the create lambda, and from here we will select container image because we have to deploy an image. We will have function name. I am writing hello app test, and we just for the container image URI we will browse the images and we will select the repository. After that we will just select this latest one. We will select the image, and after this we will just create the function. Function is going function will create in 1 or 2 minutes. We just have to wait a little bit.
तुम्हारा स्पॉन हुआ था
We can see here as well functions. It is getting created. Statement. As you can see, we have our lambda function has been created. So we have to do one last step. We have to just add a trigger. For that, we will select the source API gateway, and we will select the new API. We will select HTTP. For security, we will select open, and we will click on the add button, and with this our trigger is been created as well. So this trigger is like an API. We'll just copy this trigger, copy link address, and now how we should use it. We'll open the terminal. We have to open a bash shell. You can open any bash shell. I have a bash shell here, so I will just click on the bash here, and here we have to use this curl command. We use this curl command. We have to replace this thing with our new API, with our new API with our new endpoint that we got just now. Okay. Let's check if we hello app test. Okay, app test. Okay. Okay. This is our command. We just have to paste this command in the bash shell and we hit enter, and you can see our container is running and it's working fine, and we are getting the response, hello smart from South Africa. And if we I put it again and enter again, it will say Fiji. So it means our function is working fine, our containers have been deployed, our Lambda function is working well. So that's all for today, and we for our presentation we have these 5 examples. You can see we can use this Lambda function IoT backends, mobile backends, stream processing, file processing, and that's all.